From the decade of the Dust Bowl, a raging dust storm due to improper tending of farmland, say hello to Eleanor Roosevelt, our newest Bachelorette.
I'm all business, and I'm not afraid to fight to get what I want. These boys don't know what's coming for them.
She doesn't know what's coming for her. By using brand new technology, we've been able to travel back in time and gather some of the most powerful and influential men in history.
I don't want a weak man, because then I'd have to take care of him. I don't want a man at all. The real reason I'm here is so that I can continue spreading women's suffrage and women's right ideals to a cruel world.
1 woman, 7 men. Welcome to The Bachelorette. Action. So, are you ready to meet the bachelors?
Let's just get this over with. Why, hello! What's your name?
Tesla. Well, I don't want to brag, but the Gilded Age was, as you call it, really something. I lived in the time of the vaudeville. Lively performances with risky acts. It was a time to be alive for sure. I was definitely king overall, but my intentions? What? No, I didn't invent the Tesla. But surely you've heard of my other inventions. What are my other inventions? Well, surely you use them all the time, like wireless power all around the world. Alright, I remember. We don't use it because it would be too hard to track usage to companies, would not make any profit off of it, meaning that capitalism is the only reason that we don't have free power. Oh, my death rate! Yes, no, that was the time, let me tell.
It's wonderful to meet you, Tesla.
A pleasure, I'm sure. I know that together you and I could rule the world.
You are a funny man. I'll see you later, Nicola.
Next up,
I can take it from here. Take a breeze here. You are more beautiful than any photograph. Except mine, of course. I'm what some would call an artist, what others would call a genius, and what others would call the next Jesus Christ. My time among the poor and the needy brought about calls for labor and housing reform. So I guess you could say I'm a pretty good guy. I hope we're as compatible as our skin tones and our horoscopes say.
So you're a photographer?
One of the best, only for the best. And you, my dear, give a whole new meaning to the best. I also got some pretty sick gigs at some pretty cool places, like the Chicago World Fair and some poor, starving people's houses. The Chicago Fair was so beautiful, and there were so many photo ops, it was lit. The first Ferris wheel was invented there, and I think it's really indicative of the times, you know, kind of life. How it's always moving in a circle, just around.
Look, I'm not at all attracted to him, but his occupation could be of use to me. I mean, a photographer. How cool is that? Who's next?
Introducing the hero of the century, the warrior of the Philippine-American conflict, a war between the Philippines and America, due to the revolutionaries, the bull moose rider of the century, Teddy Roosevelt.
Uncle? Oh my gosh, Eleanor, I think I walked into the wrong Bachelorette villa.
Sure.
Yeah, I totally missed the turn on Google Maps. We didn't have it back in the day, that's for sure.
Then where were you off to then?
Princess Martha's house.
Well, off to it. What I'm saying is that he married his cousin, so I wouldn't put it past him to just go down a little lower in the family tree.
and from the time of women's suffrage, the most charismatic, attractive, kind, gentle, supportive, beautiful, and absolutely perfect man alive, Woodrow Wilson.
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was.
It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I hope throughout this show I can show you how protected and safe I can help you
Thank you.
be. Till we meet again.
Until then. He's dreamy, and he's respectable.
I've been called corrupt before, and I don't want that information leaking out, especially to my potential wife. I don't need another teapot dome scandal on my hands.
Next up, danger on the horizon. The stormy waters of World War I are no place for civilians, especially on the Lusitania, a passenger ship sunk by German soldiers that marked the beginning of World War I. Amidst all this carnage and battle, one man stands out. This is the man who started it all, Franz Ferdinand.
Where am I? My name is Eleanor. What do you mean, where am I?
I mean, the last thing I remembered, I was like in a parade or something, but then these two guys named Bill and Ted just picked me up and I'm here.
Well, you're on a TV show called The Bachelorette.
Well, can I use the bathroom?
Yeah, it's just down the hall.
Thank you.
Next up, Ernest Hemingway.
This isn't Las
So
Vegas.
good to be here. So glad to see all of you. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? I've been listening to a lot of Taylor Swift, and I really think I need to find my twin flame, you know?
Hello, Ernest. I'm.
Finally seeing what a real man looks like. It's okay to be shocked. I know I was when I first saw my handsomeness in the mirror. You might know me because I'm an amazing author. I wrote a book about an old man in the sea, and people ate it up. Ever since Prohibition, when alcohol was banned, everyone got really sad, and it was super lame to hang out with people. So I joined this new age thinking group, and called the Lost Generation, and it made me super poetic. Like, can I compare thee to a summer's day? No, because summer's hot and you are not. You know what I mean? Anyway, it's great to meet you, mysterious lady. Someday I'll get a name out of you.
It's El. You know what? He doesn't deserve it.
The last contestant is a very solemn man who is not afraid to make the tough decisions. In his time, there were awful events that took place, like the mass extermination of Jews, incarceration and internment camps, and a Second World War. Welcome, Harry S. Truman.
Hello, Eleanor. I am.
A woman. You are a woman.
No, I'm not. I'm a big man. Not like a fat man, but like a big, strong man.
If anything, you're more like a little boy.
I'm not a little boy. I'm not a little boy. I'm not a little boy. I'm not a little boy.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I think the more you'll find, the more you hang out with me, the more you'll find that I'm a bomb. Metaphorically, of course.
Of course.
Well, in case I don't see you, good morning, good evening, good night.
What a funny lady.
One woman, 6 men, and another woman.
Nick, Jake, Teddy, Woody, Franz, Ernest, Harry.
Welcome to the rose ceremony.
Nick, you are so amazing. Jake, you are so grounded. Teddy, you are robust and energetic. Wilson, you are so charming. Franz, still don't know why you're here. Ernest, you are so conversational. Harry, you really gave a bang for your buck. But.
Find out next time on The Bachelorette Through the Ages.